Hello and welcome, guys. Vladimir, the Bulgarian Cowboy, Vlad is speaking again. Now I'm gonna go for LFA 1 to 5 prediction, which is taking place next weekend or this weekend. Sorry, place this weekend, and I will try to be as consistent as possible. I will try to get into the spirit of things. So I hope we will get some good results, good predictions. So at the moment, I'm kind of having a feeling that this LFA event is, built for like I don't see many underdogs winning at this LFA event, but we will start from the fights that we know that are slated. Gavin Tiesdale versus Mike Howard. Gavin Tiesdale was having pretty much a solid amateur career. He destroyed Tyler Fry. It was a great decision win. But Mike Howard, the dirtbag, 0-0. Unfortunately, his professional score is not doing well. He lost to David Solorzano and Cesar Hernandez Arauz. Also against Alberto Mendes, Jordan Vasquez, he lost. He outworked some of the fighters, but the guy is not a finisher. His wrestling is so-so, but I just think Gavin Tiesdale is a bigger potential. That's from what I've seen. I watched that fight. I think it's a bigger potential. And Gavin Tiesdale like minus 750. So Gavin Tiesdale to win minus 750. Additional Gavin Tiesdale inside the distance is gonna be my pick. I know it's gonna be very hard to hit the plus value here. So. Sorry to tell you guys, plus value here, you can forget about it. Some mismatches coming up on this card, and that's how it goes with the LFA, guys. Riley Weisman versus Taylor Cahill. Now that's a hard fight. That's a super hard fight to predict. Definitely a very hard fight to predict. Taylor Cahill 2-0, fighting out of Berlin, Pennsylvania, out of India Dojo, and this fighter at amateur defeated Gabriel Tellez, Brandon Harrington, and this is his professional debut. On the other side, Riley Weisman 1-0 out of Mill Creek, Washington, Shoreline MMA. That's a good dodge, and he choked out Octavian Trumbull. I know that this guy is brutally good with his submissions. I know I've seen that submission against Octavian Trumbull. Seen it, man. It was a brutally good submission, and I'm gonna tell you one thing: you don't want to roll with this guy, no matter how Taylor Cahill good is. He should stay away from rolling with this guy. If Taylor keeps the fight standing, he should have the chance, but it's hard with this guy on the ground. It's very hard It's very hard with Riley Weisman on the ground, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going with Weisman. I was, common sense is telling me, Vlad, you might actually risk but Cahill is not better grappler than Weisman. That's problem number one. Problem number two, it's hard to knock Weisman out. It's very hard to knock him out. He can march forward and hit shots, and that's a problem. That's unfortunately a problem. So I'm going with Weisman to win. Weisman to win is minus 135. Additional pick Weisman by submission. That could be like another of, lucky guesses. I like to, people say lucky guesses or however they like to call them, but pretty much I'm into all those types and strikes, and that's how it goes. I like to tell that we might really see something. This LFA event, it's not designed for the underdogs. One of rare events that take part in LFA that are not good for underdogs, and this is one of those events. Jimmy Lawson 3-1-0. heavyweight fighter out of San Jose, California. Jimmy Lawson destroyed Anthony Garrett. Ring of Combat victories I haven't seen versus Edwin Smart, Justin Richmond. He was outrigged by Syed Salma at Titan FC 54. I've seen that fight against Anthony Garrett. He knocked him out cold. I believe it was 15, 18 seconds, something like that. Taylor Escamilla, fighting out of Nebraska, 6 foot tall, 75 inches of reach. Wrestler who stopped Onosai Moana, but he needs to drag Lawson to the ground, which is not going to be easy. I mean, Lawson has the knockout power. The guy is brutally, brutally strong. So trains at Killer B, that's very, very strong affiliate. I mean, Diana Bennett, Carl Robertson, Steven Regman, Sean T. These fighters are. I'm gonna laugh your asses off, but I think he's training at a very, very strong dojo, and the guy Jimmy Lawson has a knockout power. He's got bombs in his hands. Jimmy Lawson is minus 3-0. I agree with Jimmy Lawson to win minus 3-0. I do agree with that. I think I'm gonna back that up. So just 1 second, please. I'm gonna back that up. The decision. Also my decision. I also this decision definitively might survey, and only if Jimmy Lawson gets dragged to the ground, which will hardly happen, which is very, very hard to happen. So I say Lawson to win very much easily. And the next one is going to be Michael Stack versus Caio Gregorio. Michael Stack, according to my mind, is very, very heavy favorite here, and according to me, Michael Stack deserves to be the UFC 6'1", very strong fighter, 6 foot tall, out of Colorado Trials, MMA Fitness. I had an interview with that guy. He only lost via decision to Kai Kamaka in a very close bout. Then he destroyed Jordan Mapa, outthrew Jackson Fido. He was better than Brian Mitchell. The guy knows everything. He is an all-rounder. So against Kai Kamaka, he fought in a competitive fight. And the judges favor Kai Kamaka. But now if he defeats Caio Gregorio, I believe he could. I believe he deserves to get a UFC contract out of Bell Horizonte Minas but it's the Dana White Contender Series fight, because Caio Gregorio comes of victory over Nkosi Ndebele. Yeah, he comes of victory over Nkosi Ndebele at Brave CF, and he fought some less known guys. The only known name who defeated him is Felipe Clares. So I think Stack should be an absolute favorite here. I know the Brazilian guy is very good with submissions, and he has some of Muay Thai skills, but I just think Stack wins pretty much easily. Yeah, I think Michael Stack to win minus 260, so that works easily. I'm not sure whether Stack wins inside the distance or outside the distance. I'm kind of unsure about that, so I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say about Michael Stack, whether he's gonna win inside or outside the distance. That's still a mystery for me. So I will just pick Stack to win. Then next fight is between Ashley Nichols. Well, this is the greatest challenge on the whole card. Ashley Nichols versus Hillary Rose. Hillary Rose, 5'3", 63 inches of reach, out of Norfolk, Massachusetts. She fought Gloria Watson kickboxing and won. She lost to Elise Reed and Cheyenne Velismas, which are good fighters, fought at Contender Series. She destroyed Alana Arnett via leg kicks. She has some of ground skills, etc. But this girl is a heck of a striker. Yes, she knows ground skills. Yes, she knows submissions, but she is predominantly a wonderful, wonderful striker. And Hillary Rose was losing to big names. Ashley Nichols, 5'7", fighting out of Toronto, Ontario. Unfortunately, she lost to Mallory Martin and Sharon Jacobson at Invicta CF, and she lost in kickboxing to back-to-back fights at Glory. She wasn't the best. Her problem might be a ground game, and as soon as she gets dragged to the ground, Randa Marcos, Sharon Jacobson, Mallory Martin, they finish her because of her ground skills. This girl is a top-notch striker, unfortunately. Unfortunately, to fight Hillary Rose, I'm not sure whether that's gonna be enough. This is a very, very close fight. I think Nichols is not easy to finish, but she lacks in ground skills, and either she's gonna knock her opponent out, either Hillary Rose gonna choke her out or finish via KO TKO. So Hillary Rose also knows to strike very well, but I see her as a more well-rounded fighter. So Ashley Nichols versus Hillary Rose. Fight starts round 3. Straight pick. Rose to win. -112. That's like, but there are no favorites and underdogs in this fight. This is a pick 'em. Adam Fujit versus Solomon Renfro. I do see it as I do see it as how to say. Adam Fujit 7-0. I do see it as a mismatch. 6-1 fighting out of Oregon. Fujit lost to maximum in grappling, but he defeated majority of fighters via submissions, as well as you see Renro Mihio, Jonathan Vistante, Travis LeBrun. He lost to Austin Vanderford via decision. Austin Vanderford was unable to finish him, so it speaks about his potential. He can roll with anybody. I mean, lost to Maximo is not a shame. Maximo is a great grappler, especially in grappling bout. Now Solomon Renfro 8-0, the Black Dragon, 5'9", 72.5 inches, fighting out of Buffalo. He trains very hard, but he lost to Johnny Parsons via very close split decision. CFFC, he was having a lot of successes against Robert Gidron, Nick Kelly, Lee Henry Lilly, lost to Mike Malott, but have to say this is a tough guy. Very, very hard to finish this guy. Fujit is a better grappler, but Renfro can take shots. He can defend submissions. Maybe Fujit offers better transition game from what I've seen. I do believe that Fujit offers a better transition game and potentially better wrestling and better rolling on the ground. So that's why I'm going to go with Fujit. But I think the line is terribly wrong here. Yes, this is a mismatch, but not that big. Not like, not like extremely big. Like Solomon Renfro is -3-0. To me, this makes no sense. This means Fujit is a trash fighter, which is totally not untrue. Like Renfro is a finisher. This is okay, but it's not going to be easy to finish Fujit because Fujit is very good on the ground. Renfro is more well-rounded. So I don't know. First pick would be Adam Fujit versus Solomon Renfro. Not going distance, and I'd say Renfro to win, but I'd stay away from this fight. Hey Otis, how are you? Yeah, I'm just doing this quick predictions, then just gonna go live at 2 p.m. for UFC. Next one is Amorim versus Young. Amorim versus Young is another tough matchup. Also another pick and fight. Jacqueline Amorim, 4-0, 5-3, fighting out of Manos Amazonas. Top-notch BJJ fighter. Back-to-back victories over Juana Noguera, Paula Farias, Taisha Gandhi, Megan Owen. And she was finishing all of her opponents in round 1. Can you believe it? All of her opponents were finished in round 1, while they were not sweaty BJJ fighter, clean BJJ fighter. Now going to meet Lovette Young, 3-1-1, 5'2", 63.5 inches of reach. Amorim is similar fighter to Tabata Ricci, Not much of a differential between these two girls in size, but Lovette Young is a boxer, kickboxer, so the safest pick would be the fight will not go the distance. I mean, Lovette Young was not finished by Vanessa Demopoulos, elite grappler. She destroyed Rena Norville, Kelly D'Angelo, and she was better than Cynthia Arcel. Fight stopped in the first place due to accidental eye poke. But the fact that she was not finished to Vanessa Demopoulos is telling us that this girl knows to fight. Should stay away from that SM Show guy on YouTube. Turns out he and his friend touch children. Okay, warning received, friend. Okay, no problem, mate. Warning received. I will not be on his show if he calls me. So I wanna say that Jacqueline Amorim versus Lovett Young, Amorim versus Young, the safest should be the fight, not going the distance. That should be the safest. Okay. Write me on Instagram, please. Can you give me more details on Instagram? Just to finish this, I will check it in 5 minutes. Just to finish this, write me more details on IG. Okay. Jacqueline Amorim, according to me, if the fight advances out of round one, I think Amorim loses. So, but on the other side, Lovett Young, not easy to finish. So, Amorim submission round one, or Lovett Young inside the distance is my pick. So you can make a decision between those two. 3-leg parlay. Straight picks, 3-leg parlay. Unfortunately, no round robin opportunities because you've seen how this is not good card for underdogs. Unfortunately, 3-round parlay. Stack Tiesdale and stack Tiesdale, and I need another parlay. Stack Tiesdale, Renfro, not sure. I'm more confident in Lawson than Renfro, so stack Tiesdale and Lawson. Yeah, and for this weekend, I plan to put $5, I guess, on Brahim and Makachev, that like 2-leg parlay. I will see still, but okay, guys, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for tuning in, and catch you later at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to join. Maybe I will start a bit sooner. It depends on my obligations. Maybe I'll start a bit sooner. So have a great day, everyone. Goodbye. Catch you later.